and finished at 8 p.m. at night. And we had over 15,000 votes cast. And thankfully, hopefully, a lot of your parents voted for me, and I won, which was nice. I was a little nervous. I don't know about you guys. But just waiting for those results, it's a little nerve-wracking. Kenny's got a pretty good story, and I want to turn the microphone over to Kenny for a couple of minutes here so you can hear a little bit about what Kenny did growing up and where he is today. So have a nice round of applause for my deputy mayor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
As the mayor and a good friend Randy had mentioned, we grew up together, been around each other for a long time. And first of all, I'd like to not only applaud and thank the kids that won, the students that won, and will give good service to Evans community, but also to your administration, staff, and teachers. For us, going around to all the schools, you guys are really one awesome group of people. So how about a round of applause for the one thing I do want to bring up in terms of the story is perseverance. As Randy had mentioned, he won last week. It's great. I won years ago, but I also lost an election by 34 votes. That number still resonates. What that point is you learn a lot about yourself when you go through that process. You learn a lot about perseverance. You learn a lot about what you want to do and trying to move forward. So congratulations to yourselves, but I look for the folks that were not fortunate to win this time around to persevere, to keep at it for yourself. It builds some inner strength. You learn a lot about yourself when you go through this process. So my expectation is when you go to Marl Middle School or DeMacy Middle School or wherever you go next, try again. First you don't succeed, try again. And practice makes perfect. So to everyone, congratulations. But for everybody else, I expect you to try and learn from it, and you'll be great. Thanks.
Mr. Blasey, you know I've done this so many years. You come forward with me for a second there, buddy. I have to I've looked out in audiences for so long.
I'll jump down.
Yeah. And I have to tell you, Mr. de Blasi, I am so impressed. I see some of these young boys in ties today. Tell me a little bit about that.
We're planners here at Evans School, so today's picture day.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's also an inauguration, so that's how you get everybody to look so wonderful.
that's great.
Right, Michael? Yeah.
Hey, could you do everybody who's got a tie on? Would you stand up for me, please? If you have a tie on. Stand up if you have a tie on.
Can I borrow it?
That is just fabulous. All right, now, here, show of hands. Okay, show of hands. How many of you wanted to put a tie on, or how many of you's mom said you had to put a tie on this morning? All right, I just asked two questions and you both raised your hand, which is great. All right, those of you who have a tie on today, right? Okay? Is it comfortable? Yeah? Is it comfortable? What would you think if we made you wear a tie to school every day, 180 days out of the year? All right, everybody sit down for a quick sec. This is great. Tell me your name. Chet? Turn around, Chet. Chet, I have to tell you, not only is that tie good looking, you look good in it. I mean, I'm telling you what, Chet. Did you dress yourself this morning?
Yes.
All right. Did you pick out your clothes yourself this morning?
Yeah.
You look better than the deputy mayor does right now?
Yep.
We might just be taking the place of the deputy mayor. Chet, you're probably a better athlete. Are you a better athlete than the deputy mayor? Chet's great. Oh, well, Chet, thank you for dressing up. You look great today, my man. All right. Thanks. Okay, so Mr. Blasey, you want to do the oath of office here in a sec, too? Hey, all of you, thank you for for what you do, and let me finish up here with, not everybody wins, sometimes you lose, but more importantly, you're all winners because of what you guys do in the community that you're in. And I'm proud of you as mayor. It's my 8th year as mayor. So you guys were not even in kindergarten when I was mayor. So we're going to continue to try and get better and win and make this town a better place for you guys. But keep running. One of these days, you'll be mayor. Somebody in front of me has got a real good chance to be mayor. And right now, my early money's on Chet. Okay, so last year, this was the first year we really did it with Mr. de Blasi. We did this oath of office, which was spectacular, and I think it's a great idea, and I'm hopeful that we could go ahead and get this done in more and more schools as we go. And then later tonight, we'll be having these wonderful young ladies and young gentlemen in council tonight. We'll be honoring them at a council meeting tonight also. So, Mr. Blasi, are we doing everyone at the same time? Yeah. So we did last time? Okay. All right, would everybody please stand, and how do we do this? So come on out here so we can see pictures. So why don't you stand? Tell me your name.
Katie.
Hi, Katie. Katie, stand right there. Here we go. Come on. So we want to see everybody, be seen. We have nice pictures with everybody. Okay. All right, now this is what we're going to do. You ready? All right, raise your right hand and repeat after me. Okay, ready? And you got to do it loud. Okay, ready? Raise your right hand. Mayor Brown.
Mayor Brown.
Is the best mayor in town. All right, good. Sit down. Come on. Now with a real low flow. All right, here we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to say I, and then you're going to have to state your name. Okay? All right, ready? Here we go. I do solemnly swear to uphold the rules of Evans School. I will bear true faith and allegiance to Evans School. I will listen to my teachers and Principal de Blasi. I take this obligation freely, and I will faithfully and dutifully, learning big words today, perform these duties to the best of my abilities, so help me God. Congratulations, you're in today.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, students will have an opportunity for our inaugural speeches. So I will call up to the microphone to introduce our student council representatives, Mrs. Davidson.
Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning, Mrs. Davidson.
I would like to announce the first student council member from my homeroom, Katie Fricker.
Good morning. Student Council is an important activity that I am very honored to be a part of this year. It has been a tradition here at Evans ever since I have been attending this school. Therefore, my other representatives and I have to work very hard to make Evans the best it can be. My name is Katie Fricker from Mrs. Davidson's homeroom, and I am one of this year's 2014-2015 Student Council representatives. I can tell you that this is going to be a fun year. I have many great ideas that I think will make Evans even better than it already is. One quality that I have as a leader is dependability. To show dependability, I am never late. I will never be late to any of our student council meetings, and I will make sure that I am where I'm supposed to be at the right time. I know that other students and teachers can count on me because I am dependable. Another leadership quality that I have is generosity. I am generous because I always try to help people and be as nice as I can when people aren't very nice to me. As a student council representative, I will be able to share my ideas in a nice way to my other representatives. I will also listen to them and be fair to everyone. Like I said earlier, I have many great ideas that I think will make Evans School even better. One of my ideas is to have monkey bars installed on the school playground. I think that Evans should have monkey bars installed because everyone likes monkey bars. They've been around since my grandparents were in elementary school. I think that a good fundraiser could cover the cost of monkey bars, and when people hear the news, they're going to be jumping with joy. One of my other ideas is to have a book drive for the Burlington County Library. I think that the library could use some more up-to-date books that people could read. For example, if you are done your book that you are reading at home, you go to the library. Say you want to find the next book in your series or a book that is pretty new. Chances are that book might not be in the library, or the library might just not have it. Now that I'm in student council, I will try my hardest to make this idea happen. At last, I could not have been in student council if it wasn't for my parents, teachers, and everyone who helped me along the process of getting to be in student council. I especially would like to acknowledge and thank all of the other students who ran for student council. They did a great job and worked just as hard as I did. I will never forget this year, and I think that this is going to be one of the best years Evans ever had. Thank you.
I would now like to call up Sid Parikh.
Good morning, Mayor Brown, Mr. DeBlasi, teachers and staff, and my fellow students. My name is Sid Parikh, and I'm one of the new student council representatives of Mr. Davidson's homeroom for the 2014-2015 year. First of all, I would like to thank all the people that helped me throughout the campaign. I would like to thank my teacher, Mrs. Davidson, for helping me write my speech. I would also like to say thank you to my family for supporting me and encouraging me throughout the process. In addition, I would like to congratulate all the people who ran for student council as well as the people who won. And a special thank you to my class for voting for me. Now that I'm elected, I will be sure to be a responsible and committed leader for our school. I will help make many changes that I feel are important. In my new position, one thing I will do is improve our gymnasium. I think that our gym needs some new equipment. I have an idea that could raise money for this cause. We'll hold running races for students, staff, and parents, and charge a small admission fee, so that we can have fun racing and get money for our gym at the same time. Parents, be ready to lose to your kids. Another thing we should do is help the senior citizen community around us. As a student council member, I will start a drive to help the elderly and give them the happy days they deserve. As a school, each student can choose to create cards for the Valentine's Day or the winter holidays. Then we'll deliver the cards. I believe in happiness, and I hope you do too. The last of my ideas is called the Fact of the Day. Have you ever felt that there are so many cool and interesting facts out there that you would like to know? I certainly have. But even if you haven't ever felt that way, you might still enjoy this. My ideas in addition to morning announcements. Every day, the 5th grader who's doing morning announcements can choose an interesting fact that appeals to them. Then, this fact will be read during morning announcements. This is an event that will brighten up our morning and give us something all to think about. Remember, Evans is a great school, but let's make it even better. One of the biggest reasons why I'm glad to be on the student council is because I can't wait to work with each and every student from kindergarten to 5th grade to make our school the best it can be. Your ideas count too. Mine are just a start. Once again, thank you for electing me. It's an honor to be part of the Evans School Student Council. Thank you.
I would like to call up Dr. Carnuccio.
Morning, boys and girls.
Morning, Dr. Carnuccio.
Before I announce my elected representatives, I did want to recognize the 13 students from my home who were willing to throw their hat in the ring to make this an awesome election. Good job to you. Kudos to you. And like the mayor and the deputy mayor said, My first representative is Rachel Mallon.
Are you ready for Evans to be even better than it's ever been? Look around at all of these students, all these student council members. All of us are so ready to help our school go to its full potential. We want to make sure you have the best school year at Evans that you've ever had. So are you ready? Because we are going to make that happen. Here's the first quality that got me elected into student council: generosity. I love to help Miss Watson almost every recess with whatever she needed, and now I help Miss Barber in the same way. Sometimes I even help them after school. It didn't matter to me that I was missing recess or going home late. It mattered to me that they were being helped. Also, every time I go to the library, I help Miss Schuhart put the books away, fix the spacers, and clean up her room. The second quality that helped me get elected into student council is ambition. I am ambitious because I am in love with music, and I don't just play one instrument, I play three: piano, trumpet, and violin. I also know how to play guitar, and I sing. I love to play more than one instrument.